I'm standing here in the shade for a minute. It's a little warm. I've been working out here today, and it's a beautiful day on the farm. So I thought I'd go live and show you this pretty girl and talk to you about some things going on the farm. So as you join, please hit that like button and start commenting. Let me know where you're joining me from. Let's see if we can get people on from at least 5 different countries. That would be kind of fun. So anyway, thanks so much for jumping on, and thanks for your support of our channel. I'm gonna show you Peppy here in a minute. She's the one that's had the ringworm, but I've been treating her and it's getting better. The hair's starting to come back, so I'll show you that here in just a minute. So everybody, let me know where you're joining me from and tell me what you're doing on this beautiful Saturday. But I'm excited for you to get to know Peppy a little bit better and tell me what you think. Do you think she's one of the prettiest horses we've ever owned? I kind of do. So let's see the comments start coming in. There you go, from Netherlands. That's awesome. I wanted to see if we could get 5 different countries on. And there you go. We've got 1, 2, because we got Lisa. Hi, Lisa. In California. Not that that's another country, but we have United States, and we've got Netherlands and Chatsworth, which California, I guess, could be its own country. Lisa's doing her horse chores too. Lisa, we missed you guys at the fair last night. It was so fun. Hi, Krista in Winslow, and hello, Jody and Corey from Utah. Corey from Utah is the one that bought our. He and his boys got those six rescue horses, and so Corey, everyone's dying to know how they're doing, and you sent me one picture is all that came through, which looked really good, but I'm anxious for some more pictures. And I'm also excited to tell you something, Corey. Oh, we got someone from Sweden. So we've got Netherlands and Sweden, 2 countries. I want to see if we could get 5 other countries besides the United States on. But Corey, someone that watches our channel who has spoiled us rotten with dewormers through the years, not to mention the ones that Lisa just sent us, said, hey, I want to send 6 dewormers for Corey and his boys. So those showed up to us this week, so I will get with you and we'll get those up to Utah. So how's Peppy's spots? Krista's asking. Do you see those spots up on, let me see if I can point right there. That's the ring worm. It's not a worm, it's actually a fungus, and I've learned a lot about it, and I took everyone's advice and I isolated her and started medicating her, and the hair is starting to come back and she's doing good. So let's see here. Someone just said, hi from Nashville, Tennessee. Your Palomino was my choice of the prettiest horse. That's interesting because Gold 66 and Peppy back here are half brother and half sister. And I got to tell you something, all these beautiful horses, well, both of those beautiful horses come from Martin's Quarter Horses in Bayfield, Colorado. So look them up, call them, say that the Farm on Route 66 sent you over. All of their babies this year are already spoken for, deposits made. So you can't get a Martin's Quarter Horse this year, but you can put down a deposit for next year. And if you watch our other social media, I put up some pretty pictures of the 66 babies that were born this year. Well, there will be a bunch more next year that are born there, and that'll be your last chance to get a 66 baby, just because the lease has expired there and 66 is actually going to a different ranch. So there you have it. Go check out Martin's Quarter Horses. They have some of the prettiest horses in the country, as you can see from Peppy right here. Peppy, I'll turn the camera around here in just a minute. I was just trying to keep in the shade so my phone doesn't overheat. But what was I going to tell you? So Peppy is a 2.5-year-old filly. Let me turn it around. So she's a 2.5-year-old filly. She's already about 15 hands tall. These little spots are what we were talking about with the ringworm, which is a fungus, but I don't know if you can see, but the hair is starting to come back, especially on that one. And she's doing really good. I just bathed her, and so I need to put some fly spray on now that I just sprayed her off, and with shampoo. I put betadine shampoo, and I had been isolating her until I had treated it. The other area that got really bad was on the side of her face, and this also is getting much better. It may not look like it to you yet, but to me it's looking a lot better, and the hair's coming back, and so I've been treating her every day. Guys, I am sparing you the smell of that nasty billy goat right there. By going live, you can enjoy everything I'm enjoying except for that smell. But guys, Peppy is a 15-hand, 2.5-year-old filly from Martin's Quarter Horses. And I just think she's gorgeous. We were at a rodeo last night at the Navajo County Fair in Holbrook, Arizona. And I love going to rodeos, and I love admiring all the pretty horses. But I kept thinking, well, honestly, none of them are prettier than Peppy. But we have a lot of pretty horses. I have her tied over here after I bathed her. But we also have Rawhide, who's gorgeous. We have Chipper, we have Lover Boy. So we have a lot of pretty horses. But hit that like button if you enjoy watching our horses. I just got something from, let's see, Vicky from Deseret, Utah, watching all the beautiful, lucky horses and animals you have. Miss Blake and Marine, I was lucky enough to watch Amory at the colt auction. Oh, cool. So her breeding, she goes back to Wileywood, which is a driftwood bred horse, and I think Gold Bar. Anyway, I'm forgetting one of her main horses in her pedigree. I'm not as good at remembering pedigree stuff as I should, but I just think she is gorgeous. I've got to go get that fly spray on. After you wash them, the flies come even worse, it seems like. So she's kind of antsy, so we're gonna go do that here in just a second. But tell me what you think of Peppy. And like I say, go check out Martin's Quarter Horses and give them a call. Tell Susie or Chris that the Farm on Route 66 sent you over. Ask what a deposit would be for a baby from next year. Vernon, I love it. Vernon's like, well, you can't beat Chipper. Yeah, I love that, Vernon. Vernon has some beautiful horses of his own. He's got one from DeWitt's All Around Ranch Horse that's pretty awesome. A stud horse that if we lived closer to each other, I'd be figuring out something. Well, thanks, guys. I'm seeing a lot of favorites. Obviously, your regular Star Channel. But real quick, let me shout out some other things you may want to check on today. The Goat Bros. That's my daughter-in-law's dad and his brother started a YouTube channel. Many of you have already subscribed. If you have not, go over there and watch. It is crazy what they're doing with my old Suburban that I totaled when I hit a cow coming home on the reservation one night. And so they got that Suburban. They've now joined two Suburban frames together. It's lifted 7 inches. It's gonna be an amazing off-road vehicle, and I'm so excited. But go check them out. Go check out the Goat Bros and say, hey, Alan said I should come watch the channel. They're really fun to watch, super knowledgeable with mechanics and stuff like that. I'm not the best with that kind of stuff, but I'm just fascinated with all that they know and with all that they do. So go check them out. Another one I wanted to shout out was Dave Hoffman, Cowboy Hiker. He's a friend of mine. He's the one that's paid to help Gilbert get into some bull rides. And he's just a super nice guy. And he does some really cool stuff packing on horses, or sometimes he's the one packing. He loves to hike. And so go tell Dave that the farm sent you over there. So it looks like we're getting some other comments. Krista loves Peppy. Sally's from Washington. She would pick Cowboy. Oh, thank you for mentioning Cowboy. Let me turn this around. I'm still standing in the shade, but I'll let you enjoy this beautiful view instead of me swatting flies from my face. But anyway, Cowboy, you probably have noticed he's not around the farm lately. I actually let a trainer take him for 30 days, and we're about 20 days into it, and I just have not had time to go check on him. That's how busy I've been. So I really like Cowboy too. Cowboy's just a cool horse. I wouldn't say he's my prettiest horse, but I do love him, and his personality is such that I've just really enjoyed having him around the farm. While I'm here, let me just show you my goats. It's breeding season, and so the billy goats are awful smelly. One of the billy goats went to some girlfriends today. I actually loan out my billy goats in the fall, and then 5 months later, when they have babies, after those are weaned, I get a male in exchange for a weaned male in exchange for my breeding services of the goats. And I've done that for years, and people love it because they don't have to have a billy goat around their place, and I have enough land that I can keep the billy goats away from the house where I don't have to smell them. But this time of year they do get more stinky than normal. But that's a little bit about my goats. Then I have Ebony and Ivory over there, my two auction cows, heifers. They're young females that hopefully we'll be able to raise some babies from eventually. But guys, that's about it. I hope you've enjoyed watching recently. I'm not even gonna walk over there right now, but we've got Ombre and Luna, and they're doing so good. I just don't want to walk out into the sun. This time of year, if the sun hits on my phone long enough, it shuts it down. And those of you that were on my last live, that's exactly what happened. But I can't thank you enough for those of you that have helped us with Ombre and Luna, those of you that have got on our Amazon wish list. You guys are just awesome. Again, this is a Martin's quarter horse. Check them out. Call Susie and say, hey, Alan said I should call and see how much a deposit would be on one of next year's babies. Tell them you've want one related to Peppy or one that's related to my Stallion 66. So there you have it, guys. I like to help other channels out, and I've noticed that many of you have said, I like that you help other channels. So real quick, go check out the Goat Bros. I noticed they just didn't get a lot of views on the Suburban overhaul yesterday, and I think it's fascinating what they're doing with my Suburban. And I didn't ask for them to do it. I don't even know what their plan is, honestly. They keep acting like it's coming back to the farm, but they bought it from me, so the wrecked vehicle. So I don't know. I just know that there's really cool guys that are doing some really cool stuff. And then go check out Dave Hoffman, Cowboy Hiker, and tell him that the farm sent you. And then I'll be super impressed if anybody, well, I better be careful. I got two other favorite channels. My mom's channel, Sweet Grandma Adeline, and my wife's channel, that's obviously my very favorite. because I get to enjoy her awesome cooking and just how amazing Vicky is. So Vicky's channel is Quick and Tasty on the Farm. So go check out them. But I will be, hey Ty in St. George. Did you go to the rodeo last night with, wasn't it last night that you got to be with Rodeo Reed? Let us know. But also, I would be really impressed if anyone knows my favorite channel to watch besides ours and my family. If I have a little time and just want to catch up on a channel, which doesn't happen often. Honestly, I barely have time to watch my own. And Vicky doesn't like that I do this, but sometimes I drive so much, it actually keeps me awake to have a video going. Now, I probably shouldn't do that, but I can listen to most of it, right? But real quick, oh cool, so Ty, you did see Rodeo Reed last night. I hope they're doing well. They got hacked, and so their channel has disappeared, and it ticks me off. It's the second time it's happened to them, and it's just not right. And the challenging thing is, if you're a creator for YouTube, yes, Ty, Amory's channel is just Amory Palmer. That's her channel. But anyway, if you are, oh, I see what you're saying. So Ty was guessing that Amory Palmer is my favorite channel, which again, another one that I love. It really is. But I started to tell you, Rodeo Reed, it ticks me off because if you have a problem with your YouTube channel, it's not like you can call, hey, can you help walk me through this? Is there a customer service person? So you can be a creator for YouTube and be producing lots of videos and tons of revenue for them, and there's no access. It's really frustrating. Sorry, I hope I don't get taken down because I'm saying this. It's just, there's got to be a better way for creators to be able to get some help. So let's pray for Rodeo Reed and Amy that they can get back on, because someone hacked their channel and that's why they haven't been on. Okay, my favorite channel to is Landon Bischoff. I hope it's Landon. So Landon and then Bischoff, and it's like Bishoff or something. Anyway, I'm terrible at spelling, but he is my friend, my son-in-law's best friend from high school, and he went on a mission like Blake. He learned Spanish. He served, I think, in southern Mexico. Well, now he's home and he's riding his motorbike across Mexico and all the Central American countries. And the kid is crazy. He goes some crazy places. I pray for his safety, that the cartels don't snag him or something. But he's camping out in the jungle. He's doing a lot of crazy stuff. He's speaking Spanish a lot, which I love to hear the Spanish. So I love to see the culture, the food, hear the language, and just to see a young man following his dream, even though it's absolutely crazy. It's been really fun. So real quick, if someone looks him up, maybe put the name of his channel in my comments. Vicky's at a bridal shower right now, or a baby shower, or whatever you call those things, and so she's not on to help me out. But that's my favorite channel. If I had time to veg, or if I'm driving for a long ways and I want to listen to Landon and see some of his adventures, I got to be careful that I don't watch while I drive with him, because if you're watching a motorcycle and all of a sudden it goes like this and you're driving, it's kind of scary. So you shouldn't do that. You probably shouldn't watch YouTube videos and drive anyway. But guys, have a great day. Tell me what you think about Peppy. Thanks for all your help with our rescues lately. I've shouted out a lot of people today, but I wish I could shout out more. All of you that are watching, you're amazing people, amazing friends. Last night it was sad. There you go, living life lovely. Just put Landon Bischoff and spelled it correctly, And so go check him out. Tell him the farm on Route 66 sent you over. You will not be disappointed. I honestly believe someone is going to pick up his story and make a documentary that will be on TV someday or something, because it's absolutely crazy what he's doing, but it's awesome. So thanks to everybody. Last night at the rodeo, we realized a year ago Lisa and Bernie were with us, and now she's on the live watching. We just have gained so many amazing friends through the years. It was a year ago that we went and met you also, Cowboy Ty. And so it's just been a blessing to get to know so many of you, not only virtually, but in reality. So love you all. Have a great day. And God bless. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Hurry and hit that like button. We'll see you guys later. Let me turn it off now.